now doing angulations. Okay, so we did tractions. We want to be more specific now. We found there's a limitation. Let's say with passive angular movement, we found there's a, let's say, a flexion limitation. Okay, let's say there's a flexion limitation here.
Okay.
Right, here's an example. What's happening inside the joint?
When the flexion is limited,
Yeah.
then the
What movement is it during flexion?
it's gliding, yeah. No, it's rolling.
And gliding.
It's both.
Downward.
And
It rolls naturally.
it glides down and it
Glides
rolls up.
down.
Yeah, it glides like if you think it like that, in anatomical, it glides posteriorly and then it rolls anteriorly,
Yeah.
or like, you know, it rolls cranially.
Stop.
Cranially. Why?
It's a spin movement. It's the same with the shoulder, flexion, extension.
Oh,
Same with the hip, flexion, extension. The entire capsule is being stretched equally. So there's no roll and glide during flexion and extension. It's a spin movement, so the entire capsule is stretched at the same time.
Yeah, okay, it makes sense because it's not, it's like,
It's a spin.
yeah, it's because of the neck.
Spinning. Okay. But we still wanna. I still see it quite often in the maybe in your internships when they mobilize flexion, they do this. Mobilize flexion, right? I don't know what they're doing, but I think they do or try to mobilize the flexion. But how do you want to? How can you mobilize the flexion? Okay.
Can I try?
Yeah. Tell them what you think.
So because of the ligaments, I showed before, because of the ligaments of the hip, they go like that around the neck of the femur. If I want to mobilize, I want to overstretch these ligaments. So what I'm gonna do is here, relax completely.
Okay.
Like same fixation as I did before, and then I'm gonna track and go up. Because when I roll, I stretch these ligaments.
But now you're rolling and gliding, but that's not
yeah,
the thing
it's
you
not
have
a
to
spin.
do. I think.
You're still
Or-
spinning.
Or I tracked laterally. So like that. Here.
But why would you do that?
To stretch the ligaments.
But here you stretch.
This is
the
traction
calves.
now, right? This
Yeah.
is say almost as the primary traction we practiced just now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, the traction we practiced was caudally. I'm doing laterally and flexing. So the ligaments go like that and they flex.
Why don't you just do your traction that we've just done and just move it?
This is what I did before.
Okay.
This is the roll and glide.
What move? Okay, you know, we all agree it's a spin movement. What movement in the hip joint? Because we know during flexion the dorsal capsule is stretched. Yeah, you can see here it's getting tight, it's getting loose. What other movements in the hip joint can we make to provoke the dorsal capsule?
Adduction.
Internal
rotation.
Yes. Adduction, abduction, internal, external rotation. But now, if you want to do the dorsal capsule, which one? Internal, external rotation.
External.
External.
Your
Abduction with external rotation.
Okay. Look.
yeah.
Let's say it's the hip.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Then internal.
okay. Let's say this is the capsule. When you do external rotation, which part of the capsule is provoked now?
Ventral.
Ventral. If you do
Internal.
internal rotation,
It's the
which
dorsal-
one?
The dorsal.
Okay, that's one. But there's also another movement. Someone said adduction, abduction. What happens is, if you put it here, during adduction, dorsal capsule, abduction. Okay, the next question: which one is more? Which one is more provocative?
The
Do you
internal
think-
rotation. Internal rotation.
Do you think this one is more or this one is more?
Maybe this one.
horizontal adduction. So we all agree it is. We can do both end rotation and horizontal adduction, yeah, to provoke the dorsal capsule. But dorsal capsule is much more effective. Yeah, you can see here, you have huge. You can use huge entire.